They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Eastern Michigan Eagles offense will get first crack at it today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He breaks a tackle. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Eagles!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia Southern's offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that, and you start to build on.
Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field, stretch it vertically, and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Pucks it out of the air. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Eagles are rolling down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Back to pass, it's Dell. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Soto. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Smith.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw. It's Connors. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. They're working that left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Eagles. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Georgia Southern in a hurry. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Special teams proving to be special. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. They're so quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. And the third down pass is incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Power football with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Soto. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. The Eagles are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the first. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Throwing right. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Dell. Shoots it to the left. Really good throw and a better catch to pick up a chunk of yardage. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The kick is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Connors. That's caught. It's Soto. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Let's just call it like it is. The 1st half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Trying to make magic with his feet. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. The Eagles will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Georgia Southern, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. This offense has it with... Really good field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First and 10 for the offense. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Eastern Michigan, 35. Georgia Southern, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Looking to throw, it's down. Got his man. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Butler. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Breaks into the open. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
They're dealing with a second and long. back to pass. Finds the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Buys a little extra time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Connors. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Here comes the heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gassed them all by himself.
Right, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. You got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Got his man all by himself. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Moving away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
First and goal, Georgia Southern.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Georgia Southern.
That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here, he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Connors. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete. At the 40, there he goes. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a lot. Basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in cover.
Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Eagles!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point was good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Looking to throw, it's Connors. Fires to the middle. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid... Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having to chalk.